We're back. We're live. We're Mission Pro Wrestling. And guess what, everybody? I'm going to start off because I came in with some violence today. So I'm here to do some La Greca shit, man. I'm here to do some La Greca shit. Shout out to our sponsor, Steve Leonard, for providing me with some new swag. I appreciate you, Steve. Always a pleasure to get some new merch from the people who, support Mission Pro Wrestling.
I love sponsors. I love our sponsors, Melanie. But Steve, how could you do that?
I'm just here to do some La Greca shit. But I do see that someone who is not here to do some La Greca shit is in the chat. So I'm going to keep it down a little bit.
Well, how are you, Melanie? Welcome, everyone, to On a Mission. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. And, before we get started, we're going to do a little bit of announcements. Want to join to the sponsorship team. Jack Soaps, I know I've mentioned them in the past, but they are a ring skirt sponsor. They're going to be with us for a while. You're going to see their logo. They're going to see them on our social media. So big ups to Jack Soaps. Another one that's going to be with us for the next year, who's a turnbuckle sponsor, is going to be Nation's Corner. They're up in the chat. So thank you to Nation's Corner for sponsoring Mission Pro Wrestling, believing in what we do, and being a turnbuckle sponsor. Another turnbuckle sponsor is going to be Mass Movement Clothing Company from right here in my hometown, San Antonio, Texas. Go check them out. They're going to be our second turnbuckle sponsor. And if you would like to be a turnbuckle sponsor, hit us up, missionprowrestling@gmail.com. That is my pitch. That is what I got. But I'm so excited. We got Brian Rose in the chat. We got Nation's Corner in the chat. Got Bobby in the chat and Tony in the chat.
So many. Yes.
So many people in the chat. Thanks, guys, for joining us. But I know you're not here for me. You're not here for Emily. But we love Emily. Look at her. Look at her do. Look at
I know.
her hairdo.
You guys, I did this for you all.
So fancy.
I was like, we're getting ready for Sea to Shining Sea. We got to, we're getting ready, right, Melanie?
We're getting ready. Just so you guys know, we got a lot of things coming up for Sea to Shining Sea. I know you guys already saw. Thunder Rosa and Dave LaGreca are going to go head to head. He's bringing in maybe a little bit of a gunner, maybe a little bit of he's bringing in Laney Luck to go against Thunder Rosa on that one. There's a lot on the table. I believe that on Busted Open Nation, they've been talking about tattoos. Loser gets tattoos.
I mean, would you do this, Melanie? I mean, a tattoo?
I get that tattooed right here, right there. I get that tattooed right there.
So wait, Melanie, are you going to get a tattoo?
I'm not going to get a tattoo. I ain't in this. I ain't in this.
It was mentioned the new stipulation on Busted Open this morning. Tattoos are in the mix.
Tattoos are in the mix. There's a lot of writing on this table. There's a lot of writing on this match. If you guys haven't gotten your tickets, go get your tickets. If you guys have not subscribed to Title Match Network, do it now. It's $9.99 a month. You get to go back and watch all of the Mission Pro shows. And sign up early, because if you sign up the day of, there's going to be a delay, because a lot of people try to sign up the day of, and there's too many people at the same time. So sign up early. Hey, Purvis in the chat. How you doing, Purvis? Always front row, sir. Always. Paul. Yes. Paul in the house.
Paul, it will be in the house. I love it. I love how everyone's so excited. Everyone's excited on social media. If you guys aren't following Mission Pro on all of our socials or subscribing us to here on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, because more content and all of that is coming soon, especially leading up to these shows. You don't want to miss it.
Oh, no. Guys, Thunder Rosa is in the chat. What? Thunder Rosa is in the house. She's going to look for the craziest Thunder Rosa pic to put on her. Oh, my goodness gracious. I want to see that vlog. If you guys didn't know it, Thunder Rosa's got her vlog. She just dropped her taco vlog today with Evil Uno. She's got her vlog dropping throughout the week. So check it out. Taco vlogs, regular vlogs, all the behind the scenes of what she does in the different cities. So go check it out on Thunder Rosa YouTube channel. As a little plug for the boss. Hope she doesn't kill me for this shirt right here, though. I don't know.
Good luck, Melanie. Good luck, Melanie.
You might not see me at Sea to Shining Sea. I might not make it. So I know you guys aren't here for me, like I said, and I know, well, maybe you're here for Emily. Not definitely not little on me, but definitely
No.
here for the two-time
Two.
tag team champs over here. Or two belts.
Two
Renegade
belts.
two belts? Renegade two belts?
Yeah,
We'll
sure.
think of something better, maybe. But Charlotte and Robin, Renegade, the Renegade Twins have taken the tag team and the women's divisions by storm, guys. If you guys didn't know that, then what the hell are you watching? What the hell are you watching? They're all over the place.
They are all over the place.
Just beating people up.
All
I want
right.
to know in the chat. Just drop in the chat before they get in here. Who do you got? Who's do you want to see them beat up? Who do you want to see them go against? What are the tag teams out there, guys?
This is a big discussion. I know we chatted about this last week as well, but let's welcome the Renegade Twins.
Yeah, I want to hear from them.
Oh,
Hey.
hi.
It's in the building. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Renegade two belts.
Yep.
Look at that gold.
How are you guys?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The belt collectors.
Belt collector. Hey, we're trying.
Let me ask you real quick. I feel like female tag teams hadn't been like on the rise. There, people were struggling to kind of get them going and stuff like that. But since you guys have kind of emerged on the scene, I feel like there's a new energy for it. I mean, that's a lot to shoulder. How do you feel about that, though?
I mean, who better to shoulder it than the Renegade Twins? Hey, we can carry all the weight. This one's full too. We know we don't have it right now, but it's full too. My waist has a spot. Our shoulders, we're looking for a third, maybe somewhere in the future. Maybe. Who knows?
I know you guys have been out there fighting. First of all, when I say fighting, you teamed up with Jasmine, and you've been literally out there fighting like you were out in the like on the street corner and somebody owed you money.
Some of those girls did owe us money, if we're being honest.
Oh,
Bad and bougie. Remember, guys, they are not that bougie. They owe us money. They eat at Panda Express, y'all.
Ouch!
Wow. Still, you're still talking about them.
I think they left. I think that you got a little bit of a chip on your shoulder still, even though you got two belts on each shoulder. There's still a chip.
Yeah. Because we're not getting the respect that we deserve. These women still think it's a joke. They still think that they're better than us. And in case you can't tell, no one is better than us.
I mean, two belts already. You debuted earlier this year. I mean, is it safe to say, I know with COVID and stuff like that, but is it safe to say that you're still in your first year of wrestling?
Yeah, actually, on the indie scene, it's probably only been about max 8 months, minimum 6 months. It just, at this point, we can't even tell because the time has just flown by and everything's clumped together at this point. It's just all run together. It feels everything's changed. Everything's changing so quickly. But it feels like it's been, like I said, forever. Like, it feels like way longer than how long it actually has been. Mm-hmm. But it's been amazing. The road to get here and where we are is amazing. And we are so grateful.
I love it. I mean, you guys have literally been on a tear since you started. I mean, you hit the ground running and just haven't stopped at all. And obviously it's shown because you're the first time Mission Pro tag team champs, and now you're the first time tag team champs for another company. It's like, damn.
Yeah. I mean, talk about that journey. So you said it's like between 6 to 8 months and maybe up to a year of you kind of focusing on this journey of being the best tag team out there. What made you both focus in on that and want to take it to the next level?
Well, I think Charlotte and I kind of had a realization over COVID because we debuted right before COVID happened, and then we had a year off and we had to figure it out. And our school opened back up and we tried to
we try to expand and teach ourselves more and like better ourselves. But our coach kept telling us the only way you could do that is by getting experience. So once Mission Pro kind of put us on the map, or like gave us an opportunity and a platform, I feel like it's opened a lot of doors for us to perform and get better. And I feel like no matter what, with the opportunities that we're given, that we have gotten better, and we've proven that we've gotten better.
Absolutely. I think what a lot of people don't see is like behind the scenes, when we have seminars and we have open training, whether it's La Rosa or Thunder or someone else, you girls are both there. Like you've told me time and time again, it's like, hey, if you have a seminar, if you have training, we want to be there. And you guys have. And I think that's the part that people sometimes miss, or they feel like they've gotten to a certain level. Like you have belts already, but I know that you guys are going to join us again for training on November 20th. So it's like, I think sometimes people hit a certain level and they're like, I got the belt already. But like, what is your motivation like to keep going and keep, is it just to prove people wrong? Is it the fight? Like what is it that keeps you going?
It is to prove people wrong. But at the same time, it's to prove ourselves wrong. I think that it's not, I don't even think it's to prove ourselves right, because I think we hold ourselves to a higher standard. We want to get to that next level. We want to be the best professional wrestlers we can be. We want to be the best entertainers we can be. And I think that we strive to prove ourselves wrong when we have those days where we're like, you know what, I don't feel so hot today. I don't feel like I'm doing a great job in the ring. Like we have to prove ourselves wrong, and you have to work harder, and you have to get up every day and push through that. I don't want to do this today, or this doesn't feel good today, or I don't feel good today. It doesn't matter if you don't feel good today. You got a job to get done. You got to do it.
Absolutely. Do you think that I don't want to use the word easier, but do you think it's a little bit better to be in a tag team that you have your partner that push you, as opposed to just being a singles wrestler?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think we are very competitive people, if you have not noticed. We're very competitive, and we've always been that way our entire lives. And I think that there's a natural competition between me and Robin as to who can be better, who can look better, who can work better. And I think that I don't think that either one of us is better than the other. I think we have our strengths and I think we have our weaknesses, but I think that they come together and they complement each other. So where I lack, Robin is strong. Where Robin lacks, I am strong. And I think that we push each other hard every single day. And I think just having her here as motivation it's very helpful.
It also helps that like we're comfortable enough to be able to look at each other and say, hey dude, you're slacking.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna need to pick up your you gotta pick up your
piece. Yeah.
Because this is not a one-sided thing. And like if we really want this, if we really want to be somewhere with this, like this is our responsibility. We have someone to hold us accountable. And I feel like a lot of people don't have that. And I feel like with a lot of singles wrestlers, that's something that
it's very easy to slip into.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm content where I'm at. Trust and believe we've gotten content. We've had a coach or two look us in our face and say, hey, you've gotten too comfortable. Yeah. You need to start picking up your stuff. And we've had to have that reality check, but it's also, I feel like now in our careers, we are able to look at each other and say, dude, we need to work. Yeah. We need to start putting in our stuff. I feel like it's okay because we have been able to do that our whole lives.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have such a connection, and I feel like tag teams in general need that chemistry and need to work together in order to make things happen. And so like you were talking about kind of having your weaknesses and your strengths and finding those within each other to make you guys better. How has that been, trying to find those pieces, whether in the ring or outside of the ring, and trying to not like kill each other in the meantime?
No, you're good. Well, there is a lot of times where Charlotte and I, like inside the ring and outside the ring, have had very
heated discussions.
Not even heated discussions, really, just headbutts. Just where like we could not understand what the other person was trying to say. or the other person just wasn't giving the other person what they needed. And we didn't realize it, and we couldn't communicate at that point in time what we needed because we both were so wrapped up in what was going on. Like I remember one time Charlotte and I were trying to call a match, and I could not wrap my head around what the spot was. And Charlotte and I were just butting heads so hard.
It's not normally that way. I am normally the one who gets a little lost or confused about psychology. And she's the one trying to explain it to me. And this time the roles were reversed. And I never understood why she would get so upset with me until it happened. And then I got it and I looked at her and I'm like, hey, for the 6th time, this is what it is. Get it or don't. I don't care, but this is what's happening.
And so, like, we definitely have those moments where, like, we're definitely butting heads with each other. But I think at the end of the day, it helps us. Like, you know, I don't know. I feel like it just, the fact that we can have those conversations and it not be an issue. And at the end of the day, we can come together and we can figure out what the issue is. That's a great thing that I feel like a lot of people don't have.
Yes. To add on to this, Emily, and to elaborate on your question, how we found these differences and these strengths and these weaknesses between the two of us is growing up. We both played softball. I was a catcher and a power hitter, and Robin was a bit like, she was an outfielder. She was super fast. She was a base runner for everybody and a slap hitter. We knew that Robin has always been fast and I've always been strong. We carried that into our wrestling careers too, where I'm working on my speed and I'm working on stuff. I know I'll probably never be as fast as Robin. She's fast as all get out. That's just not me. I'll pick somebody up and throw them, but I don't know about running super fast. But where she can do that stuff and she can do the stuff off the top rope because she's more nimble and quick. I'm strong. That's not my cup of tea. I'd rather just pick somebody up and put them down. So coming through and finding what we're good at and then finding things like power moves that we can both do, like our double Michinoku driver, like that shows that we're both strong. I can do a moonsault. Hopefully soon we'll get to debut that. And that'll show that I can do the same things that Robin can do. But yeah, where we have our strengths and weaknesses, we also try to help each other get closer to the others so we can be as equal as possible if that situation ever does arrive.
Nice. Brian had the question. It says, if one of the twins won the Battle Royal, would they have cashed in on Jasmine Allure?
That's a messed up question, y'all, because we really did help her win that.
We really wanted her to have a belt. We wanted all 3 of us to be in the ring and celebrating, and she did not want that.
So to answer your question, no, the Renegade Twins would not have done that. She pays our bills. Thank you very much.
Oh, there you go, Brian.
Hi, there you go, Brian.
That's the boss.
That's boss. Boss Jasmine Allure. I don't know how I feel about that, but you know, whatever.
Oh.
So is it safe to say, like, you know, with you girls, you know, running rampant in the indies as the Renegade Twins, you know, I think that we've seen like this, like I was saying earlier, a resurgence of tag teams. Is there a tag team out there that you guys have not? Because a lot of people have been like, even as who they think they want to see you go up against. Thunder Rosa earlier said, you know, they have your back 100%. The Cervantes family has your back 100%, but not in the ring. Is that on your, you know, your list?
Sorry, we're reading a comment.
Go ahead. But are there people or are there teams that you wanna face in the ring sometime soon?
I have 3.
Okay.
Oh.
So Holodead and Thunder Rosa, the Twisted Sisters.
Okay, hold on.
I want to face them eventually. I don't care if they take our belts. Y'all can have them gladly.
Yes.
Brian. Well, Brian's already throwing it out there.
Look, I'm gonna say this. I was gonna say I'm calling them out right now. I want this. I want this match. I want this match right now.
Yes, we're calling y'all out one day.
We're
having this match. Not right now. I don't want it right now. I still want these things for a little bit. Maybe we can plan it out for another 6 months ahead. But yeah, eventually we want that. I just want these for a little bit.
Yeah, I was about to say, hey, cut your promo, dude.
I know, do it right now. We want it. They're in the chat, so.
My second is I would really like to face Hex, Marty Bell, and Allison Kay. I think they'd be a great opponent for us to face. And lastly, the Sea Stars. I think those ladies right there are two talented women. I think all 6 women that I named tonight are all talented women. And I think we could have great matches with them.
Absolutely. You know, shout out to the Sea Stars. They've been holding it down for women's tag teams for a while now. And now they're finally, you know, like I said, with you guys coming out, there's just like this resurgence of female tag teams that people were like, well, we knew they were out there, but we didn't know what they could do. And now it's like, hey, people are forming tag teams. You know, we saw Bad and Bougie. Now we see, you know, Blonde Force Trauma.
I was about to speak on them. I noticed that they're on the poster for December 11th.
They are on the poster for December 11th.
What's that about?
Right. No one decided to tell us about this?
Because we out the loop.
I mean, you guys are always training. So
I mean, you're just busy. Exactly.
We're always working hard. You're going to blame us for working hard? All I'm going to say is I don't know, ma'am. All I'm gonna say is these women popping up out of nowhere better watch out, because I don't know if they've seen us, but we've proven that we are worthy, and that we have proven that we are the best. So watch out.
That's true.
BFT.
You know, but no, come November 20th. Come November 20th is gonna be your first title defense against Forces of Nature with you know, Mama and Riley Matthews. I mean, those ladies, you know, they sent me a little promo, cut a little promo on you guys, and they're bringing a Force of Nature to Texas. They told me they're bringing some fire. They're bringing some storms.
I mean, the weather here in Texas is kind of wild already, Melanie. So they're bringing more.
They're bringing more, apparently.
All we know is the Renegades can bear any storm, any fire. So Forces of Nature can bring it
on.
There you go. I mean, I'm looking forward to this one. You know, this is a team we haven't seen. You know, this is the team we haven't seen yet. I'm excited to see. I have seen Big Mama before. I haven't seen Riley Matthews in person. So, but Mama's got some moves. I'm not gonna lie. Mama can move. So I'm a little nervous for y'all. But
hey, we tried to do our research.
Hold on, we tried. I'm a little offended that you're nervous for us. Like we haven't proven to you that we can handle anything thrown our way.
That's true. I mean, but you look, I'm just here to do LaGreca shit. All right.
Yeah, Melanie's just focused on that. Melanie's focused on that.
I gotta be a little bit of a devil's advocate, because that's what the LaGreca shit is about, man. So people are throwing out names. Some of them are like the Free Babes. They were on NWA.
Oh yeah, we did see them. But aren't they
they were a trio? They were a trio, but you know, Hollywood Haley J and Miranda, they're tagging together. And
Jazz.
I think the last one, Jazzy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she's still out there, but you know, at least Hollywood Haley J and Miranda are, though.
Okay.
You know,
hey, bring them on.
Like we said, we can take on anything. Bring them in.
The Free Babes, more like free ass whooping, you know.
Bring them all in. Bring them all in.
I would love. Here's one thing I would love to you guys, because you guys are so confident, and you guys are confident in your skill and confident in what you bring. I would love for you to cut a promo on just in general the women's tag team division and just put it out there to see, because you know, on Mission Pro's end, we always ask like, who do you guys want to see at Mission Pro? Who are the tag teams you want to see in Mission Pro? Stuff like that. But you know, now y'all the champs. Maybe y'all should be asking who do you guys want to see us defend against at Mission Pro?
You kind of got a point there.
Who wants to fight us? That's the question.
Who wants to step in the ring?
Who is woman enough to step into the ring with the Renegade Twins
and try their lives?
They can come out on the other side with a story to tell. Ladies, line up. We have the list.
Let's actually start a list. I think start a list on my phone in my notes, and we're just gonna check them off. We're just gonna have to check them off as they happen.
I think we should definitely do that. I
Be
think
the
there should be a
of the
list
Renegades.
of who you guys defend your titles against. Because, you know, if there is a team out there to dethrone you, they have to be bringing some heat, because you guys are on such a hot streak right now. I just don't think anybody could touch your rising star right now. And I just don't think we've seen the top of this. And I'm going to use another cliche, the top of your mountain so far. You know what I mean? You guys are still on this rise. And I'm just so in awe that it's happening at Mission Pro, because people have been able to follow it. You know?
Yeah, they've
you
seen
guys
that
showed
journey.
up, yeah, to follow your journey, because when you showed up, you showed up. And then you got together with Jasmine. And I think since you've done that, you guys have definitely taken over Mission Pro a little bit.
That was the plan.
I'm kind of intrigued though. Y'all are some bad girls, like Bad Girls Club, but people be cheering you at Mission Pro. Like, how does that work?
They love to love us, man.
And they love
I
to
don't know what
hate
to
us.
tell you.
Everybody loves a good badass woman. Everybody loves it. And especially that you have two and they're twins. Dude, we're golden. We're like a perfectly baked brownie. I say that because I love brownies. I love brownies so much.
That perfectly baked chocolate chip cookie, you know?
You know, like just think of your most favorite thing, and that is the Renegade Twins. We appeal to all.
I love it.
I love it. I mean, I love brownies and cookies, so that works.
There you
There
go.
you go.
And for our men out there, it's like your favorite beer. How about we'll go with that? Especially because we're sponsored by Southern Star Brewing Company.
There you go.
Let's talk
That's
about
right.
that. Actually,
Where is it?
Here it is.
Oh
Look at
yeah,
that.
look at
There you
that.
go.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice
Beautiful. Have you guys been taking care of them? You've been like shining them and like making them look all
taking care of them.
They stay in their nice little black bags away from the sun and like the elements.
Occasionally we sleep with them.
I did hear a tip that a champ used to carry his belt in a reusable grocery bag so people wouldn't know what it was. Like he'd put it in the bag and then put it in the reusable grocery bag so people wouldn't like think anything of it.
That's smart. That is so smart.
I always asked him why he was walking around with a Walmart bag, but now we know why.
That's okay though. I would much rather walk around with a Walmart bag than like
We're about to have to get a suitcase for these things. They're too heavy.
Oh,
they're getting big.
But you're so strong.
Yeah, you're so strong.
It's like 4:00 in the airport. I don't really want to carry around 100 pounds of belt.
You're gonna have to check those bags right now.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we are. That's bad.
I'll just wear them on my person underneath my hoodie. It'll be fine.
There you go.
Part of my person.
Exactly.
I like to see how big that like hoodie is to put like the two belts under.
Right?
Trying to sit down, he's like, "Man, what's that clanking underneath your shirt?"
Yeah, you're like, my seatbelt won't fit. My seatbelt doesn't fit on the plane.
When you go through the little like X-ray machine,
That's just my back brace. It's just my back brace.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Don't worry about
This
it.
is normal.
Don't worry about it.
Let me ask this. We've asked people in the past, what is your, talking about travel, what is your weirdest travel experience? Because I know we all have them. We've all gone. I mean, especially you guys now have been traveling so much.
I don't know. Okay, so our first travel experience, like out to Texas. I know, like everybody keeps asking about it, but it was the weirdest. Like, it wasn't weird. It was fun. We got to drink on the like river walk with our parents. We were talking to the pigeons. I know that sounds nuts, but when we see pigeons, we go, and it's the funniest thing. And we started doing it in public, and my mother was so mad. Ma Renegade was so angry.
She was so mad because I did it out of nowhere, and there was so many pigeons that like, and we were sitting on a staircase where there was like a like maybe 2 or 3 like restaurants around. So like everybody was sitting on the river walk, and we're sitting on these stairs right here, and I just turn around and I just start like doing that, and everybody stops. And they look at me, and my mom was like, "Oh my god,
stop!" So Robin stops, and I start, And as soon as I start, my Robin starts back up. And my mom lost it. And
so
everybody
mad.
around us was just staring at us, kind of laughing. And the birds, it was funny because the birds will go,
they'll look around, they'll look at
and you're like, yo, what are you doing?
Well, it sounds like you made some friends.
Yes.
So, okay, someone in the chat said this, and I had to agree that Mama Renegade is super supportive and has been amazing, vocal on social media about how supportive she is of you. How does that feel to have her support and her backing in this journey that you guys are going through?
It's amazing. And I mean, both of our parents are that way. Both of them. Not only our mother, but our dad as well. And our dad has also been our biggest advocate through our entire
softball,
career, athletic, anything.
Yeah.
And mom, all of a sudden, just loving wrestling, because at first she did not like it.
She was so against it. She didn't understand why we did it. She didn't understand why we loved it until she went to a Mission Pro show.
Okay.
The one in Buddha. When she went to that one, she understood. When she saw, and I don't want to sound like super cocky, but the crowd that night was popping, man.
Yeah.
And once my mom heard that, when we popped through those curtains, she was like, I understand now. I get it. And ever since then, she's been on our train, like 100%. Like, okay, if we're doing this thing, we're going 100% pedal to the metal. Let's go. So
yeah,
I am beyond grateful for that. Also, Mind Runner, I saw your name pop up. Hey, bud, I got your shirts.
I don't think that Mama Renegades missed one Mission Pro show since you guys have been on.
I don't think so, actually.
Nope.
And what people might not know is that if you go back and you watch Don't Fear the Reaper, Mama Renegade makes a very special cameo. She is the blow up the inflatable dinosaur in the back of the ring.
Yes.
Hi, Kayla.
So go back, watch Don't Fear the Reaper, and you can see Mama Renegade in the inflatable dinosaur costume.
Yeah,
my favorite.
She was out there wilding.
This Halloween, me and Robin went as like a snake and Harley. I went with my boyfriend as Harley and the Joker, and Robin went by herself as a snake. But I wanted to do a twin costume, but it wasn't going to be a twin costume. It was just going to be like Jurassic Park. And Robin was going to be the guy like holding his hands back, and I was going to do the T-Rex in the costume. I wanted to do that so bad.
What happened?
You guys should have done it. That's my favorite movie.
We just never ended up going to it.
Robin doesn't have any khaki.
I really wanted to do Step Brothers, bro.
Same.
I really wanted to do Step Brothers.
She already has the curly hair.
We did the little bit on Twitter. I don't know if you guys saw that. But we did the whole bit. Yeah. And so we should have done Step Brothers. That would have been funny.
I love the fact that you didn't even comment, Robin, that you didn't even comment that Charlotte was like, she already has the curly hair. Like, she compared.
Yeah, she totally did.
No, I brought it up. I was like, we should do Step Brothers, because we were in the costume store and I saw like a Step Brothers like vest, and I was like, we gotta be Step Brothers, man. And my mom was like, no. And then Robin was like, but I already have the curly hair.
Right? We don't need to buy a wig. I got the hair.
Oh my God.
We save money. We save money.
So have you all done other costumes together in the past? Have you had some favorite ones?
We didn't really. Growing up, we've always been compared to each other. We always wanted to go as something different. We wanted to make sure people knew who we were as people instead, because I don't know. I was very adamant about my name is Charlotte. I am who I am. I am not Robin. And I know Robin was too.
Oh, me too.
So
understood.
we never did matching costumes like that. But we've had some crazy costumes. I did a bee costume one year that I took a yellow dress, put some black duct tape on it, put some black pants on and a black shirt and like long sleeve shirt with a hood,
some ears,
and some little antenna. Like a little headband with some antenna, like pipe cleaners and stuff on them. And then I took some coat hangers and I stretched like black pantyhose over them and cut holes in it. One is a bee, y'all.
Nice.
I was so proud of that costume.
I was gonna say.
But when I look back,
I was like, you look like you're tearing up.
Yeah,
are you tearing up?
Oh yeah. To top it all off, the shoes, they were Converse
that were made of tennis balls.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is a very like, I'm in 7th grade, so maybe this is like 2012. No, this is 2011. Little 12-year-old Charlotte thinking she's doing something in her little dress with the duct tape on it. I thought I was so proud of that costume, y'all. We never bought like not school costumes, Halloween store costumes. Never. We always made them, and I was so proud of it. And then I looked back on it the other day because Robin pulled it out, and I was like, "Oh, who let me go out in that? Shame on my mother." I was like, "Shame on my mom. Why did she?" And she thought that was cute and told me it was cute. And then I went trick or treating with my friends
because we were like 10. It was okay when we were 10.
Oh my God. I don't know. I think we need to revive that costume for next year.
I agree.
I think so too.
We did do something similar. We went to, and we were half grown by this point. Just so you guys know. We were like 16, 17 years old. And we had decided to go. My homeschool decided to take us on a field trip to Disney on Ice. And so Charlotte and I dressed up
as Disney princesses.
Nice.
I went as Belle, and Robin went as Meg from Hercules.
Nice.
So,
and I can think about our one costume that I really do remember us having this almost the same exact thing. It was also another like homemade costume.
Yeah.
Mom was pretty big into those, and she had just gotten these like flowy skirts.
We were hippies.
We weren't hippies. We were gypsies.
Oh yeah, gypsies.
We were gypsies. So Mom takes our little gypsy babies to the church trunk or treat.
Yep.
And I loved it. It was great.
It was so good. I forgot about that.
Love it.
I forgot we were gypsies at one point.
You guys need to dress as killer
Killer
bees.
bees. Yes.
I love it. I always love Halloween. I find it like it's just so much fun. I don't know if you guys saw Thunder Rosa's Halloween vlog, but my kids actually make like a little cameo at the end. She tried to buy their candy off of them. My daughter said no, and she was like, but it's negotiable because Thunder offered $50.
Wow.
My son was like, deal, let's go. My daughter was
Smart
like,
kid.
we got to do better than that. My daughter was negotiating. I was like, could we?
Hey,
yeah,
she knows what she wants.
Yeah,
she knew
go
it.
to like 75 and then kind of go see from there, you know?
But my son was thinking that he could sell his for $50 and then he would get more candy and see if she would buy the next pot too.
Hey,
nice.
That's a smart kid. You sell it, you get more, and then you resell it. So
yeah.
I get it. You got businessmen.
Both of them were wheeling and dealing. I was like, all right, calm down.
Do it.
I love it. They're both thinking different ways, right? Different strategies too.
Different strategies to try to get money out of Thunder Rosa.
That's funny.
But okay, so Halloween, and now we're coming to Thanksgiving. Let's talk about Thanksgiving, like sides and stuff like that. Robin, what do you reach for first? Charlotte, what's your go-to on
green bean casserole, no French onions on the top. I hate the onions. Hate them.
What?
Unpopular opinion. I hate them.
I was going to say the same thing, except with the French onions. I feel like it's not green bean casserole unless you have the French onions on it. Like, I mean, don't pass me some French onion like soup and some green beans in a casserole dish. Don't hand me that.
I'll fight you.
Melanie, what's yours? What do you grab for? What dish do you grab to first?
The pie. I mean, you grab the pie first. I mean, the turkey is gonna be there. It's the pie.
Ham there, though. The ham is the next thing.
The ham. That's true.
Ham. I do.
So this nice Jewish girl makes a mean ham. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I have a quick question.
I need some ham, Emily.
I have a quick question. If you get a honey baked ham, do you eat it cold? Do you serve it cold, or do you serve it warm?
I serve it warm, and then for the rest of the time, like I'll just eat it cold. I'm just like,
do you prefer it hot or cold?
Cold.
Cold, same. Okay.
See, I have to have it
like
warm. Oh, I want a high five. High five. So I have to have it warm because it has to caramelize on the top a little bit. So you need, like, it doesn't need to be piping hot, but just because then all the juices at the bottom are warm, and then you dip it in the warm juices.
I can't stand hot ham, man.
Warm
ham. When I was younger, my granddad would buy two separate hams, so one could be cold and one could be warm, because I would eat half a ham that was cold.
Smart.
Okay,
Smart.
So for sweet potatoes or yams, do you do marshmallows or no marshmallows?
I don't. Unpopular.
Look at their face.
I don't like.
They're We're like, hell no for all of that.
Potatoes. I know I'm from the South and we're supposed to like them things, but I don't. I'd rather take a normal Irish potato. I'm cool with mashed potatoes.
So I don't like a yam. I don't like the texture of a yam. But I love a sweet potato.
Okay.
Don't like the texture of a yam, and I don't. Please never put marshmallows on my sweet potato. I would rather I want it baked in the oven, wrapped in tinfoil, and then when I'm ready to eat it, I'm gonna cut it open, put a little butter in there, salt it, and then eat it. I don't want anything extra.
Okay. No
That
extra.
sounds good too. That sounds good.
I have this weird thing that like foods that are supposed to be savory aren't supposed to be sweet. And like potatoes are one of those. Meat is another one. Other than cold honey baked ham.
You're one exception.
That's
Have
the
you
one
guys heard
exception to
that?
the rule.
Have you guys heard that song on like reels like that? I'm just here, like I'm here to do fat ass shit and blah 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 blah. It's like that. That is basically me. So when they would bring a ham and it would go into the refrigerator, I'd like open the refrigerator, try to be sneaky, and like pull up a chair and like start cutting it, so I could cut off little pieces without my mom seeing, and then just kind of like sneak it away and like turn my chair around like doo doo doo. Wasn't doing fat ass shit, Mom. Sorry, but I was.
Yep, me too. I did it all the time.
Oh, there's another food question in the chat about cranberry sauce, jelly or with berries in them.
No cranberry sauce. Sorry.
Ooh.
If I'm going to eat cranberry sauce, it has to be legit cranberry sauce. It can't be jelly sauce.
But yeah, if I had to
Okay.
eat one, I'd pick ones with berries. But I don't like cranberries. They make my mouth feel like dry.
That's why you
if
eat
that
it with
makes
pork
sense.
and turkey.
But
There
I
you
don't-
go. Yep.
I just told you I don't like sweet meat.
Yeah, it sounds like you're not going to mix the meat and the.
y'all.
I love it. No sweet meat.
You guys
That's
have
gonna be
to
on a shirt.
no sweet meat.
New merch dropping soon, guys.
Oh, that'd be me. I was gonna say that's the next tweet, bro. Hashtag
No sweet meat.
As that might be the name of a Mission Pro show later on.
Hashtag no sweet meat. All the
MP
barbecue trucks outside gotta go.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. No sweet meats. Hashtag MPW. No sweet meat.
Oh my goodness! Please do not start that trend.
Yes. Please start that trend.
That's
You guys are
funny.
gonna have to just like randomly yell that out and see who was watching. Yeah, Renegades. No sweet meat.
Renegades. It's gonna be like your secret code, you know?
No
No
sweet
sweet
meat.
meats. That's the
I'll do it just for you two at the next show. Just for
There
you
you go.
in the middle of
Michaela?
the ring.
Right in the middle of the
sweet meats.
I love it. Everybody's gonna be like, "What the hell is going on? No sweet meats, guys."
Be like, if you watch this show, you would know.
Exactly.
Exactly.
To hell with no shave November. It's no sweet meats November.
No
Oh
sweet
my
meat.
God. Front row says that's gonna be Brian's wrestler name.
Brian's
Sweet
wrestling
meats.
name. Oh my god.
Yes.
Or your new finisher.
Sweet
Our
meats.
new finisher, no sweet meats.
No sweet meats.
No.
That's gonna be the new like the Dudleys who say like get the tables and be like no sweet meats. Let's go. Let's do this.
How crazy. No one would understand.
Oh man,
No one will get it.
we spiraled this ham out of the the show here.
I
Whoa. Ta-dum-bum.
My face is hurting from smiling so much.
I know my cheeks are hurting.
You know
That's
what? You know what?
cracked
A lot of people don't know is, and I've actually had this question come up because I know I asked you ladies as well. Is that only one of you knows how to braid hair? So you have to braid Robin's hair. So we know you guys come to the ring, hair braided. You have to braid Robin's hair and then your own.
Yes. And like Ma Renegade did hair for a really long time, but she does not do the braids that we do. She can French braid, but she can't Dutch braid. So like when we started doing like the boxer braids, I was trying to teach Mom, and Mom was like, I'm not going to get this. And eventually you're going to be on your own and you're going to have to do it by yourself. And I was like, okay. And this past weekend in Delaware, we were doing Robin's hair, and I finished her hair. Her hair looks great. It always looks great. If you ever notice, Robin's hair always looks on point.
It
You
does.
ever notice my hair, by the time I get to it, I'm over it. So I don't care if there's like a frizz hanging out or there's a bump on the top or like my ponytail ends are all frick crazy. I don't care because my arms are so tired.
That's
and y'all
what I was
don't
gonna
realize
ask.
quite how much hair I have.
Oh
Like
my
my
gosh.
hair is not Robin's length. Like my
Yeah.
hair is down my back.
Yeah.
I have like a good 16 inches of hair to braid. So
Well, and the angles to do it on yourself is totally different than doing it on someone else.
yes. And like when I French braid, it's a lot easier. But the way I have to hold my hands up here to braid it, my forearms start going tight and I start getting Charlie horses in my forearms.
Yeah.
Like this past
Goodness.
weekend when I did Robin's, it looked great. But then it took me like, I did one braid and I made it to the other side and I was like trying to get through it. My hands were numb. So I had to go take a shower and then come back and finish my hair because my hands were numb and I couldn't do it. And I was like,
Oh my
dang,
gosh.
I can't wait till one day I don't have to do this crap again.
It should not be that hard.
have you tried teaching Robin? Robin, how come you haven't learned? Let's
Yeah.
talk about that.
So here's the deal.
Yes.
I was a tomboy growing up. I didn't even want the way I do my hair now. I'm so glad it's so low maintenance because I don't have to do anything. I literally take a shower, and when I get out of the shower, I put some gel in my hair so my hair doesn't look frizzy,
Yeah.
and then I let it dry naturally. I'm so lucky that I'm so low maintenance. And like growing up, I was super low maintenance. Charlotte was not that way. Charlotte had a head full of hair. She had to fix it. She had to make it look good. I didn't have to do that. So I never tried to learn how to do hair. Growing up, even this past weekend in Delaware, I told Charlotte, I was like, teach me how to do this. She said, Robin, it's going to teach you, like teaching you how to do this is going to take months. And like, it's not going to help anything. So like, I'm not going to teach you how to do this.
It's just going to piss me off. And I'm sorry. It's just going to piss me off. And then we're going to get in the middle of it. And this is what's going to happen because it almost always does, whether it's my eyelashes or something like that. Because I always take care of Bird before I take care of myself.
Because she loves me.
I do.
That's so
love her very
sweet,
much.
though.
But it just makes it easier and it lets her like go and get stuff done while I can get myself finished. But what was I saying?
It sucks braiding hair.
It sucks braiding hair, yes.
Yeah.
But no, what would happen is she would start braiding my hair and it would start to get messed up or they wouldn't be even like in the right spots. And I'd be like, okay, now don't even touch my hair. I'd get angry and I'd rip it out of my head. And I just be like,
she's very picky about herself. And
I'm not very picky. I just don't want to look stupid. And if I do it to myself, I can't be mad at anybody but me. But when someone else makes me look stupid and they tell me they can do it better than I can, that's where I got a problem.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're a perfectionist when it comes to kind of getting that look right.
We try. We've been trying for a very long time.
Right.
Yes.
So we've worked really hard on our look, and
you know it's not much,
right?
But we are still continuing to work hard on it.
to try and better our look right now. So we are
we changed our makeup.
Even I was gonna say even I, as much as I'm not like super girly or want to like do my hair and my makeup all the time, I stress over my makeup and my hair. I always make sure that Charlotte is doing her stuff and I'm doing mine. Like I stress over the look of it because at the end of the day, we are selling something and we want you guys to be able to know who we are when you see us. So,
but we also want to look like pretty girls who can kick ass.
Yeah. Do you feel like so you do Robin's hair, you're doing your hair. I know there's other ladies in the locker room who have asked you to do theirs as well.
Yes.
I think you've also done other people's hair, but does that make you feel like, especially now that you're tag team champs, like you guys are like part of this locker room leadership now? Is that like a burden you're ready for? Because I mean, people look to you now, don't they?
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I feel like the Mission Pro locker room, especially compared to other women's locker rooms, is so nice. The women are so nice and they all care about helping each other. It's not just it's not just the older people in the room or like certain people are looked to for stuff like that. Like, yeah, we look to Genocide and Holodead and Thunder Rosa and all the older vets that we have in the locker room with us. And we look at them and say, hey, how can you help me with this? But we also know that there's other girls there who like, I can't put on eyelashes to save my life, but I can ask somebody else there to put on my eyelashes. Like I asked Alex Gracia and she had no problem looking at me and saying, yeah, baby girl, I can put those on for you. Or La Rosa Negra, like when I asked her at the Buddha show, hey, do you have 2 extra sets of eyelashes because we forgot ours? She said, yeah, I got you. Here's 2 sets of eyelashes. Like Kylan King, like she's helped us out before with like eyeshadow. Even Bad and Bougie, even though we fought them last show, like they still in the bathroom when me and Robin go, I don't have any highlighter, can I have some? They said, here you go. Like I don't know, it's
an amazing locker room.
I don't feel like it's a burden to help these women when we get so much help from them. So much love and support.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, we have like Charlotte said, the Mission Pro women's locker room is crazy. It's so much love and it's such a community every time you get there. I just hit someone up this weekend about, I'm not going to name names, but I just hit her up just asking her a question about a show and how to get booked on it. And normally I would feel some type of way about that because I don't want anybody ever feeling like I'm just going to use you for a connection. So I told her, I apologize for hitting you up and like, I feel bad about this. I don't want to make you feel like we're just using you as a connection. And she said, no, don't. Like, it is what it is. We need help. If you have no idea how to do this and you know that I can help you do this, why wouldn't you ask? And the same thing, like if someone asked me, so a lot of people don't know this about me, but I know a little bit of physical therapy. I know how to like make you feel good when you don't feel good. So a lot of the time, especially in a Mission Pro locker room, one of the women will come up to me and say, hey, my body hurts. Okay, let me help you. Let me rub out, like, let me give you a little massage or something. Let me help you. Because at the end of the day, it's what we can do for each other. If I can help you in any way, shape, or fashion, if that's in the ring, outside the ring, mentally, physically, whatever it is, if we can just help each other, like, we're just going to make each other so much better. Whether we like each other or not, you know? Yeah. And I feel like that's not an issue in Mission Pro locker room. I feel like we all like each other.
Women supporting women, you know? And I feel like that's important. And I feel like Mission Pro is literally the definition of that. Women supporting women.
Absolutely. And I think it also starts with the top, you know, Thunder Rosa being the head of the pyramid. And, you know, she shows that, you know, when she's there, we know that she's traveling a lot, but, you know, every single time she's there, she's always exuding helpfulness and what can I do? And let me help you and let's get better together and grow. And I feel like that positivity and that energy has trickled down. Yes. Even to the new people that come in. We always get like, this locker room is different. There's a different vibe. There's a different feel. You know, La Rosa came in and she was our first champs and you guys are our first tag team champs. And I just think that being locker room leaders, you're right. Being locker room leaders is a little easier when the locker room is so positive and always willing to help each other and burden the responsibility of carrying the show. But I'm just so excited to see you ladies grow even more with Mission Pro, especially November 20th, Conroe, Texas, your first title defense. I mean, how are we feeling about that? This is gonna be your first title defense of either belt, right?
Yes. So currently, I don't know anything about our opponents. I tried to do my research. I tried. Maybe I didn't look hard enough. I feel like an asshole. But maybe I didn't look hard enough. Right now, I'm not nervous. Maybe after do a little bit more research, I will be. I know, Mel, you said that you're nervous for us. I don't feel like I should be nervous. Okay. Even if I did know what they wrestled like, I still don't feel like I should be nervous. Because, you know, the Renegades are here to kick ass and take names.
My opinion. My opinion is, even though we don't know much about these women, they could come out of, just like you said, Mel, they could come out of the blue with something we have never seen before. No matter what, we're going to be ready for whatever they throw our way, because we're champions. We've proven that we are the best and we are ready. So, forces of nature, bring it. Get you some, boo-boo.
I love it. I mean, what better way to end the interview? You guys, I feel like we could have kept talking a little bit longer, but I know you guys just came off another interview as well. So tell everybody really quickly where they can follow you on social media if they haven't already.
We got so many pages now.
Go for it.
So there's like 6 of them now. My Instagram is Charlotte. Okay, let me give you the Renegades Twins first. Let's do the
that one first. Do that one first.
So the Renegade Twins Instagram is renegade.twins. Our Twitter is renegade_twins.
Do you know your Twitter, or do you want to do my Twitter first?
My Twitter is charrenegade_1. I do know that.
My Twitter is W18Robin. And then my Instagram is robin.renegade.
And my Instagram, I don't know.
It's charlotte.renegade.
There you go. Charlotte.renegade.
That was probably the easiest one.
I know.
It's the one I pay attention to the least. I've had to change that one the most.
I'm pretty sure
Like, it used to be something else, and then I've changed it 2 or 3 times, so I don't even know what it is anymore.
Yes, it's charlotte.renegade.
Yes, there we go. Charlotte.renegade on Instagram. Go follow me.
And go tag them, guys. Go tag them on Instagram. Yeah. And go follow Mission Pro, of course. But go tag them on Instagram. Go tell them who you want to see them, defend their titles against, and tag them and tag the other teams.
Yeah.
Let them know, hey, we're here. We're waiting for them. Hit us up.
We want to hear from everyone.
Yeah. missionprowrestling@gmail.com. Tell them to email us. We're looking for tag teams. They need some competition. Bring it on.
Come on.
We want and we need female tag teams out there because the division right now is so hot and there's so many great teams out there, but we need more.
We need more.
We need a PWI, like, at least let's get us a top 10 female tag teams.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's do it.
Brian, let's work it.
Now you're talking, Mel.
There you go. Mindrunner already knows Mission Pro and Southern Star Brewery presents No Sweet Meats November. There you go.
No Sweet Meats November. Oh.
There you go.
I love it. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you guys.
Have a great night, y'all.
Have a good night. Bye, Champ Champ.
Bye, Champ Champs. Oh my gosh, my face hurts. Melanie, does your face hurt?
I love those ladies. I love those girls so much.
Cracking me up. They're amazing. They are so wise as well. As you know, they're amazing, and I know they're heating up the tag team division.
They are. Once again, guys, I just wanted to say while everybody's in the chat that we have 2 new sponsors coming on for us. Alongside Southern Star Brewery and Title Match Network, we have Jack Soaps, who is going to be our ring skirt sponsor, and we have Mass Movement Clothing Company from right here in San Antonio, Texas, who is going to bring our turnbuckle sponsor. And then we have one more. I apologize, guys. Nations Corner, who are our other turnbuckle sponsors. If you would like to be a turnbuckle sponsor and sponsor Mission Pro for the next year, please hit us up, missionprowrestling@gmail.com, because we love our sponsors. They are family to us. We will promote you. We love you, and you are part of Mission Pro. We will not forget about you guys at all. We give you all the plugs. Is Mission Pro going on the road again anytime soon? Probably not until next year. We'll be dropping some more dates. We will have more dates in Conroe, Texas. Southern Star is going to be our home base for a while. We will be doing some more charity shows in San Antonio for the Salvation Army Peacock Boys and Girls Club. As you guys know, December 11th is our next San Antonio show. We're raising money for the Peacock Boys and Girls Club here in San Antonio. It is in the west side of San Antonio, which is the minority population of San Antonio. And they do a lot of after school care programs to help out working families. So those kids have a safe place to go without a lot of cost. They got basketball programs. They provide food. They provide arts. They provide crafts. And if you guys go check out our socials, with the money that we were able to donate from our last show, they were able to get new tables and chairs for the kids. This year, we're hoping, December, we're hoping to get more money into them for their programs and also bring one new unwrapped toy for the Angel Tree program. That is for families who just need a little help during the Christmas holidays, because you know what? Help is okay. Help is good. We're coming out a little bit of a pandemic, so everybody needs a little help now and again, and that's what the Salvation Army provides. They do have an open door policy. If you'd like to go visit their facilities and see what they're up to, you can mask up and head on down to the Boys and Girls Peacock Center on Peacock Avenue in San Antonio, Texas. Whew, there you go.
Oh, did you breathe, Melanie?
I think I did. I felt like I did.
And you guys, we also, again, we have our next show November 20th. All of our matches are posted on social media. It's an incredible card. If you want to go see it live, get your tickets at missionprowrestling.net. And if you can't see it live, go and stream it on Title Match Network as well. And again, sign up early so you get that subscription and you can watch all of Mission Pro's past shows and programming, which is worth that price just for that. So
absolutely. Emily, please let everybody know where they can find you on socials.
You can find me on all social media platforms at Emily Mae Heller. Melanie, where can people find you?
You guys can find me on Facebook right there, TCBTX-Melanie. You can also find me on Instagram, TCBTX_photography. You can also find me on Twitter at TCBINLA. And that's it. Thank you guys. Go follow our sponsors, Nation's Corner, Jack Soaps, and Mass Movement Clothing Company in San Antonio. And don't forget, Southern Star Brewery, Title Match Network, all those good peoples. And follow, of course, hit the like, subscribe, the little notification bell for Mission Pro Wrestling on YouTube, and find us on all the social medias as well, guys, to keep up to date with everything going on, because we got a lot going on. And shout out to Rita, who lives in Conroe. Thanks, Rita, for following us.
Awesome. Good night, everyone. See you next week for another episode of On a Mission.
Bye, guys.
Bye.